Hi guys, it's me Vanessa Fernandez from the Stronger Together Fitness Project, and this is video number 3 of a 3-part series where I've been talking about what a coach does, how to get it done when you have very limited time, and now this is video number 3 where I'm going to go over a resource that I've created called the Control Center, and this is going to help you do everything a coach does in a short amount of time. I shared a little bit in my second video about the fact that I'm a mom of 3 very small kids, none of whom go to school or go to any kind of daycare. And my husband is incredibly emotionally supportive, but he is a teacher and a grad student. So he doesn't have time to take the kids out. So I have to fit coaching into my crazy, crazy life. And if I can do it, I know that you can do it. If you decide that you are going to succeed, you will. It's really that simple. So let's dive right into the Control Center. The Control Center is a series of documents that you will both print out and put in a 3-ring binder, as well as have on your computer. Now, some of us are more techie people and some of us are more paper people, and I think that the best success is when you have a hybrid of two. There are some things that are better on the computer because they're so fluid and constantly changing that it just doesn't make sense to print up a new one every single time you make a change. And having it on your computer on a Google Doc is going to be the best thing for you. But there are other things that just to get the quickest reference, to not have to search around in files and folders and documents, it's just better to have on paper. You can grab it, it's on your desk, you flip it open, and you're ready to go. The information is at your fingertips, and it's really helpful. And especially if you are a paper person, which I am, I just love to just write things out by hand and just physically have them. So I will, if you are one of my personally sponsored coaches, I will send you the Control Center file. It's on my Dropbox, which will have all of the documents for you. It will have them in order, and you will print them out. So I'm going to go over what those documents are. The first document that you have is the cover. This is what I want you to stick in the front of your binder. This is going to have, right at a glance, your Coach ID number, which is incredibly important for any direct links that you're making or any time that you send anything to anyone. You want to have your Coach ID on there so you get credit for the work that you're doing. That's something that you are constantly going to need to reference, so it is right on the front. Your Coach ID number, also Beachbody Coach Relations phone number. If you need to hop on the phone and you have a problem with any products, any coaching issues, you just want to have that right at your fingertips. Also, it has my phone number on here and my email address. You are completely able to call me at any time, email me at any time. Can't promise if it's in the middle of the night that I will answer, but I have an open door policy and I'm here for you to support you with anything. No question is too small. If you just need to chat, if you just need to vent, my number is right up there with Coach Relations. I am your helpline, so please take advantage of that. Also on your cover sheet is your Beachbody website. You want to have this handy, and your Shakeology website. It's basically just www.shakeology.com/your username. What I also want you to have on the very front of your Control Center are your big goals, your dream big goals. What rank do you want to get by the end of the year? What kind of income do you want to be making by the end of the year? How many people do you want to have helped by the end of the year? You want to have that right at the front, and you want to look at it every single day. Having those goals right at the forefront, knowing what you're working for, is incredibly important. Because every day when you come and you sit down and you're ready to do your Beachbody work, you're going to look at those goals and you're going to say, this is what I'm working for. This is why I am taking the time to focus on my Beachbody business. So you want to look at that as many times a day as possible. The second thing you want to look at is your why. Why is it important for you to have this type of income? Why is it important for you to reach that rank? Why is it important for you to help that many people? For me, I am driving to be successful in this business because I want to relieve stress from my husband. That is such an incredibly important why to me. I want to provide college for my kids, and I want to give more to my church. So I see my goals and I see the reasons why those goals are important to me every single day. So that's incredibly important, and that is your control center cover page. The next page that you have in your binder, the 3 vital behaviors checklist. I'm sure you've heard of the 3 vital behaviors if you've gone through even the most basic of trainings. The 3 vital behaviors are called that because they are vital. It's working out and drinking your Shakeology, personally developing yourself with good books and trainings, and inviting 3 people a day. And when we get to inviting, it's really more investing, building relationships. It doesn't mean you spam 3 random people and just ask them, hey, do you want to join my challenge group? It means you start building relationships with people that maybe you haven't connected with in a while. It means you go out of your comfort zone and join a mommy group and start building relationships with other people and really getting to know them. And when you hear that they are struggling with their health or their energy level or their weight, you are their friend. You have built that trust, and you can give them the help that they need because these products work. They change lives. And for us to keep them to ourselves, when we have friends who could really benefit from them, it's just cruel. So be kind to your friends. Start building relationships with people, and then when the opportunity comes, you can offer them these incredible things, and they will trust you that you will stick with them through the long haul. So investing in 3 people, in 3 relationships, in just a little message or a text, or going out of your way to help someone at the grocery store, that's what that means. If you are consistently investing in 3 people every day, you will be completely surprised at the way that it will move your business forward. So this is something that you have on your front page because every single day you're going to check it off. Did those 3 things. And even if that's all you do, even if you don't blog or you don't, have this incredible post about how Shakeology is changing your life or whatever, even if you do nothing else but work out, drink your Shakeology, invest in your own growth, and invest in 3 people, if you do that consistently, if you do that every day, you will be incredibly successful. So that's the second thing that's in your thing. Now we're going to break down those 3 vital behaviors in the rest of the control center. So the next page that we have is being a product of the product. You want to have a workout calendar. You want to fill it in with whatever your workout schedule is. Now, a lot of these programs have their own calendars that you're more than welcome to use, but I've provided you one here as well if you want to do a hybrid. Right now I'm doing a PiYo 21-day fix hybrid. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to fill out this calendar and I'm going to check it off every day. So this is going to help keep me accountable with my first vital behavior, which is working out and drinking my Shakeology. The next one that you're going to do is the vital behavior of personal development. So I've provided you a list of suggestions, books that I've found helpful, books that other leaders in the company have found helpful. And as you read them, you're going to cross them off. And this is going to show you how you are moving forward in this vital behavior. You are seeing progress. You are reading more books. You are investing in yourself. And you are growing as a leader and as a coach. The very, very first book that I absolutely recommend everyone get is The Slight Edge. That's the one that I started with, and it changed every aspect of my life. Forget about coaching even. It has just been an incredible blessing to me. I'm going to read it probably once a year because it's just that good. But there are tons of other resources here for personal development. And I'm giving that to you so that you don't even have to think about it. You look at the list, you pick your book, order it on Amazon, download it right to your Kindle, and start reading 10 minutes a day. We all have time for 10 minutes a day, either before you go to bed, when you first wake up, when the kids are napping. If you're nursing, hey, I have done that. I have nursed my son and had my book on the Kindle, and I'm reading my 10 minutes because I'm going to get it in no matter what it takes. Everyone has time for that. All right, so after we have our personal development book suggestions, I also have a list of training videos online. This is also something that's great if you are just exhausted at the end of the day, but you want to do something to move your business forward. Um, Click on a training video. They're usually 10 minutes or less. Watch something, and more often than not, it will spark you to action. So doing these vital behaviors, working out, will give you the energy to be able to stay up those 10 minutes later and read your vital behavior and read your personal development. Reading your personal development will spark you to take action and maybe post something that's incredibly valuable to people who are watching you on Facebook. And as they see those posts, they will contact you, which will then help you to make connections with people and to offer them solutions that maybe they're looking for. So all of these vital behaviors, if you're doing all three, they are going to just bounce off of each other and fuel this fire of your business that is just going to be, starts with a spark, but it's going to grow faster than you think. So those are the training videos. Now the third vital behavior is invite or invest. This is the vital behavior that most people are intimidated by. So I've broken it down into two parts. If you're going to invite and invest in people, first you need to know who. Who do I invite? Who do I invest? And that's where I don't have it printed here in the Control Center binder, but it's something that you're going to have in the Dropbox folder. It's an Excel spreadsheet called Beachbody Contacts. And you want to constantly be updating that. You want to just take 10 minutes and write as many names as you can think of. And then just pick 3 of those names and send them a quick message. How are you doing? We haven't connected in a while. I see that you have 2 beautiful little girls. How's motherhood going? Just something simple like that. That's not even about Beachbody. You're just rebuilding relationships. You want to be interested in their life. So the Beachbody Contacts sheet, Excel sheet, is going to just help you to brainstorm names. Just get a long list of names. That's going to help you know who you want to contact. So you pick 3 of those names, and that's who you contact for that day. Now the second thing is, what do I say to them? So that's where the next sheet that I have in your Control Center is going to be helpful. Beachbody has this way of contacting people. It's called Form. So you want to ask them questions about their family, and there's sample questions here to ask. And I also gave a little bit of space if you want to write in some questions that would be natural to you. You want to speak with your voice. So the next thing is O, which is occupation. What are they doing? What is their work like? What is that industry all about? Just let curiosity lead you to really explore who they are. The more you get to know people, the better you can help them from an authentic way. R is recreation. What kind of things do they like to do for fun? And then M is the message. So you want to communicate the message of what you're doing as a Beachbody coach. You want to, once you've heard about what they like to do for fun, maybe they like to go mountain biking or swimming, but now that they have kids, they don't have time for that. You can empathize with them and tell them, oh gosh, I know, it's so hard to find time for our health and our hobbies. Have you ever considered working out at home at just 30 minutes? It's something that I've started doing and has been amazing to me. Have you ever thought about it? And you've just begun to plant little seeds in their minds of ways that they could be healthy, because it's about them. It's about getting them healthy. It's about building a better life for them. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing that I have as far as what to say when you're inviting, it's a 5-step invitation process. And this is really going to help you when you get objections, because you will get objections. Either my life is too busy right now for a program like this, or I don't have the money for a program like this, or just I don't really understand what Beachbody programs are. So this is going to help you. You can flip. This is going to be like your well-worn pages, because they really break it down for you in this document exactly how to respond. So sometimes you might freeze and say, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. They're having a problem with this aspect or that aspect. You can flip right to this invitation process. You can flip right to the part where it talks about objections, and it will it will just help to like click something on in your brain of like, oh, okay, that's a great way of saying it. And you start typing and you start replying to their objections in a way that is just life-giving and non-pressure, but can really help to inform them so that they're not saying no based on something that's not even true. So that is how to invite people, knowing who to invite and knowing what to say to them. The last thing that I have in that category is just a little really, really helpful document called What It Means to Invite. So something that you could message to someone who's liking a lot of your photos on Facebook. Maybe they haven't contacted you, but they're just liking everything that you post about fitness. So just a little, hey girl, thank you so much for your support on my transformation photo. Would you like more details about a challenge group? They're super laid back little scripts that you can follow that can just help jumpstart a conversation with someone. So I hope that this control center is full of really useful information to help you do your 3 vital behaviors and just knock them out. In an hour or less, you can get your 3 vital behaviors done. You can push play, get your workout done, drink your Shakeology, read 10 minutes of your personal development book, and then hop on Facebook, send 3 quick messages to someone who's liked your photo, someone who you haven't connected with in a while, and someone who's asking you what you're doing to look so great. Shoot them 3 messages, close up shop, and get back to your busy life. It really doesn't have to consume your life being a good coach. It's something you can do no matter how busy your schedule is. Trust me. The last thing that I have in the control center that kind of isn't necessarily tied to any of the vital behaviors is a sheet that can help you think through what you are all about as a coach. So you are a unique person who has unique interests, a unique flavor, unique strengths. And as you're posting to your Facebook page or your Instagram page, you don't want it to just be an advertisement for Beachbody products. You want it to reflect who you are because people connect with you. They don't necessarily connect with an infomercial. Some people do, but you are offering them a very specific service of your inspiration, your support, and your leadership. So you want your Facebook page to reflect who you are. So this last, or almost second to last page of your control center is going to help you pick 5 things that are unique to you and that you love. For me, it's obviously working out. Food and recipes is a huge one for me. My kids, and inspirational quotes. So I guess that's just 4. I guess every once in a while I'll post about fashion or art, which are 2 things that are really close to my heart. But just writing down those 5 things and knowing what those are will help you to be more focused when you're posting. If you're thinking, gosh, I don't know what to post about, go to your Facebook page, scroll through, and say, you know what, I have a lot of workout stuff. I have a lot of my kids, but I haven't posted anything about food for like weeks. You know, as you're scrolling through, you're going to be like, where's all the food? That'll help you. That'll help you be like, okay, so tonight when I'm making dinner, I'm going to snap a few photos of my simple, healthy meal, and I'm going to post a little blurb about it on Facebook so that I'm posting something that's representing all of me. So when people come, if I add a new friend who I met at a mommy group and she comes to my page, she's not going to see that I'm just all about making a Beachbody sale. She's going to see that I'm a mom who works out, who loves healthy recipes, and who's always posting inspirational quotes. That's who I am, and I want to reflect that on my Facebook page because that's going to draw people who really see value in that, who need healthy recipes, who need inspiration, who connect with me as a mom, and who see that I'm making workouts happen no matter how busy my schedule. So that's what this page is all about. Figure out what 5 things are close to your heart, and then think about your audience. Think about the type of person that you want to attract. Scroll through your Facebook page and say, you know what, would this person be attracted to me? When I first did that, I was like, no way. I wouldn't even be attracted to me. The things that I were posting were so random and just almost bizarre, you know, just kind of post whenever I felt like it. But as I started thinking about, okay, what would attract me? what kind of posts would I want to see? And that really helped me to focus in. And literally every day or every other day, I scroll through my Facebook feed and I say, okay, Vanessa, are you representing who you want to represent? And this document here is going to really help you do that. The very last thing I have is your weekly planner. And this is something that I've provided to you that you can print. And this is that thing that I was talking about in my second video. When you take the weekend and you say, okay, what do I want to do this week? What are my goals? What do I want to accomplish? And then when? When do I want to do them? So if you've set your business hours to work 2 hours on a Monday night and your goal is to sell a challenge pack this week, so what do you need to do to sell a challenge pack? You need to invite. So say, I'm going to invite 5 people on Monday night. You look at your Beachbody contacts list, pick 5 of those people, go on Facebook, find them, send them a message, and you're done. Monday night, you invited 5 people. Let's say Wednesday night is another night that you're going to work. Let's say Wednesday night you say, you know what, I want to write a blog post. I want to address some concerns. People are talking about how expensive it is. I want to write how I've been able to save money because I'm not eating out so much because I'm drinking Shakeology instead when I don't have time for breakfast. So Wednesday night comes, maybe you're a little bit tired, it's the middle of the week. When you open up your book and you say, oh gosh, Wednesday I was going to write a blog post and I'm going to write it about saving money. You open up your blog, you type, 20 minutes later your blog post is done, you post it, and that's it. You're moving your business forward because you thought about it on the weekend, you planned it in your weekly planner. So when you're tired in the week, last thing you want to do is have to think and act. When you have it written all out for you, you just have to act. You just have to go through the motions, get your work done, lay down, drink your Shakeology, read your personal development, and call it a night. And it's really, really doable. And you are going to be inspiring people, you're going to be supporting them, and you're going to be leading. Because as you lead yourself, you lead your team. As you learn how to be a better coach through your personal development, watching those training videos, reading those 10 pages a day, you're going to be a better leader for your team. So I hope that this control center is something that is incredibly helpful for you. I hope it helps you to focus on your 3 vital behaviors, to get your workouts done with that handy calendar, to know what books to read and what videos to watch to get your personal development done, and then to invest in people, to know, to have your list. So you don't have to just randomly be like, oh gosh, who am I going to invite? You've got a list. You just check it off. It's just like clockwork. And then you know exactly what to say. You flip open to that page. All right, family. Let me ask them some questions about their family. All right, occupation. What do they do? What kind of work do they do? Recreation. What do they like to have fun? It's like it's all here for you. You just look at your list. You click on that person's name on Facebook. You send them a message with the scripts that's already there. When they have objections, you flip to that page and you get right back to them. You have confidence in your product. You truly care about them, and your business is going to take off. So I hope that this control center is just an amazing resource for you. It has been for me, and I can't wait to hear how it's helping you. If you have any questions, please contact me. You know where to find me. My number's right there. My email's right there. And I will be happy to walk you through a little bit more and to get you crushing goals and seeing amazing success. Thanks again for watching.